the transition from this old geezer to, well, maybe another old geezer. I transitioned to another old geezer. No more sharing my dinner with that bloody beard. Go.
Remember you're a Womble! Remember you're a Womble! Remember you're a Womble! Remember...
He dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Look at me. Hey, everybody. Ray the Dashing Womble here. Yeah, I did it. I got the chop. I've got to say, flipping having a haircut and taking off all this beard has certainly flipping made me a lot happier. Well, getting some work along with it would have flipping helped, but anyway. Good grief. Hopefully, all the dashers, all the gig workers have done well this past Friday. It is now 3:25 a.m. thereabouts on a Saturday morning. Good bloody grief. Gotta tell you, yesterday we started about 5 o'clock. Stopped and got something to eat each, and then just went to the park and ate that at the park yesterday. And I took a picture of the clocks at 5 o'clock just after, and ridiculous flipping offers came in. Ridiculous. We went and parked over by the Mint and Pizza Hut over there. And there were just ridiculous offers coming in. It was just nuts. Absolutely nuts. And that was what was coming in. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of it coming in. I had 3 apps going. Now there was graduations going on. Now I don't know if that was anything to do with all the madness of not getting a lot of workers. I'm just trying to fathom this out. But anyway, we didn't do well there, so it ended up after a little while at Mrs. Womble's suggestion to go and move over to the other side of town. I've got to say I was reluctant, but anyway, because it seemed no bloody point. But anyway, so we went over the other side of town, sat over by Firebirds, etc. and Bibby Bop. And sat there for a while. And then a job came in, and I can't remember how many bloody miles on it. Can't remember the miles, maybe 6.5, something like that. And it was from Twisted Fresh for $10.50. I don't flipping want to go there. It's always a pain to go there. Anyhow, I took it. Goes up to Twisted Fresh. I mean, we were parked not far from it at all. Go in there, and I think it's quite expensive in there, not really sure. Can't remember if we've eaten in there. I don't think we have. But anyway. But anyway, so I went up to the counter and the bird there, she was just about to put a bag on the on the shelves, and said, "Oh, are you here for whoever it was?" I went, "No, I'm here for that one." "Oh, well, I've only just got that one," she says. "It will be another 10 minutes or so." "Sure, I'll wait." Blimey, sorry to flipping disturb you. Jeez. Anyhow, so I stood around there for a bit, and then this customer comes up because she's got their food ready. She calls them to come up and pick his food up. Anyway, he goes up there, and he says, "Oh, which one is the non-spicy?" She says, "Non-spicy, they're both the same." He said, "Well, I asked for one for non-spicy." And her reaction was, "Well, I can make another one, but if you just let her choose, flipping, see if it's too spicy for her or not, then I'll maybe make her another one." Really? Are you kidding me? See which one is if it's too spicy for her or whatever. Good grief. Her mouth's going to be on fire, whoever this is going to. She ain't going to be able to taste the flipping hell of a lot difference after that. But good grief. What are they getting in these flipping restaurants? I don't know. Do not know. Anyhow, that I just went and found a table and I went to use their loo. That's right, I went to their flipping loo and couldn't figure out how to lock the door. Jeez. Anyhow, so I was quite glad to finish up in there and get out. It's just some weird restaurant. Anyhow, I went and flipping sat down and waited for that, and it didn't take long. I mean, it didn't. They were right in saying it was going to be about 10 minutes or so. But I was waiting in the car park anyway, so it didn't flipping matter. And you know what? From the start of flipping taking the pictures of the clocks, it took 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours to actually get a decent paying job. Somewhat decent paying job. No, it was up. At least it was in profit. The rest of it, I'd flipping declined night through up until that point. Not a chance. I'll screenshot some of them. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down all what I did along here, and which won't take very long, and go on from there. But, so I went off and delivered that. It was leaving at the door, took a picture, bush, done, gone. Right, so I headed back that way. And what in the hell was the other one that I got? Oh, yeah, I know. So, it goes back to that area, sat around. Nothing came in. Decided to move back to the other side of town. And ended up being on a live show with Bomb City Dashing. Somebody was on there listening to her and her husband, and talking with a few others that were in there too. And waiting for work to come in. I mean, I got kicked off a couple of times because, well, there was nothing happening. It went grey and it kicks you off. And then one of the times it kicked me off, it wanted me to log back in again. I haven't had that for a long time. But anyway, But we was on that live show till, I think, about 11:30. And it just, it weren't worth it. It was not worth it. Ah, good grief. Of course, I've been turned off of flipping Grubhub by the end of that live show because, well, it turns us off at 10:04 every night. Very strange flipping time to do that. But anyway, it does. Anyway, so I don't know what the answer is. There was a lot of kids at the high school there. They were graduating. A whole bunch of them turned up at IHOP at some stage, and that's the busiest I've seen IHOP in a long, long time. Believe me, their food ain't that brilliant. So anyway, so that place got packed. Don't know how they all fitted in there. Anyway, so when we finished, we had a good time on the live show. It was fun on the live show. Always is with Bomb City, that Angela and her husband, and speaking with a couple other people on their nieces, and Sunny Drives for You was on there, and I thought flipping Dashing Across America came on there, but not sure. He never did reply. I think Ricky Dasher may have been in there as well at some stage. And Mary B as well. But anyway, we had it's always good fun on there. And anyhow, we were the last two standing, I guess, at the end of it, and they went home, and we were all switched off and that. And Mrs. Womble wanted to go see the Northern Lights. Well, we was looking around for the bloody things, couldn't flipping see it anywhere. And then she wanted to go take a drive downtown to see if the market was open. And we were heading that way to go see that, because it's very strange how that place is either open or not. It's very strange on that at the moment. Anyway, was heading down that way, and this offer came in for Iron Horse. It was paying like $14 or so and some change, and it was going 14 miles or so to Blue Springs, and I went, sod it, take that dish. I'll take it. I mean, it's all the miles on it, but I just get it for something else to do. Anyway, went off and delivered that, and you know, another flipping peeve of me with at some of these houses is you get up there and there's like steps and that to go up. Of course, I'm not a fan of steps, but regardless, why is it that when you go to these homes, some of them don't have a railing for you if you've been hold on to? Most bloody awkward thing to flipping have, no railing. Until you get to the flipping top flipping tiers of steps. Very odd. Very odd why they don't do that. Anyway, and dangerous too. Bloody dangerous. Because the bag wasn't light, that's for sure. But anyway, got that delivered, took a picture, got out of there. And we went off and see if we could find the Northern Lights after that. Went to Lake Jacomo and sat there to see if we could see from there. All I got pictures was some great flipping cloud pictures, which I'll put all up here actually. Just a whole series of clouds. And I turned all the lights off and that, and we were just like looking all around us at the sky and that to see if we could see any of the lights. We didn't, but Mrs. Womble did spot a deer, which I was quite surprised about. But No, there just wasn't lights anywhere. We travelled around just to see if we could find it on the way home, but yeah. And by the way, we left, we gave up and came home. A few hours ago we came home actually, but I've been out here messing about on YouTube as usual. But yeah, it's I don't know if it's a summer slowdown, if it's people just holding on to their monies more. Is it people worried about that flipping dipstick of a flipping employee at the Hereford house in Leeward? Absolutely disgusting little person. Can't imagine being the person on the end of that. Because they were supposed to be calling customers that they knew that were there at the time. And can't imagine being that, getting that phone call. The phone call of, oh, by the way, you was here when our restaurant had an employee that may have urinated in your food. Wow. Not sure what possessed him to do that. Definitely a few sandwiches short of a picnic on that bloke. Only 21. Evidently not bright when I'm flipping took videos of himself doing it and posted it online somewhere. Definitely some weird people. Anyway, trying to get that out of my mind, but bloody hell, it's half hard to flipping try and get out of your mind. And you hear that. But maybe that's what, I don't know, maybe that's contributing to things. Maybe it's just the flipping time of the year. Maybe people, or time of the month where people are holding back on money, so waiting to get paid. I don't know. Don't know. Or maybe just people are sick of flipping paying, being overcharged with Doordash, etc. It does cost a bit more to use Doordash to add the service. We as drivers, you know, we want to be paid for the service that we give. A lot of us want to flipping do the service and get it to the customer, and you know, once it gets to the customer and we mark it that it's confirmed delivery, we take that picture, then that's when we get paid. So for those flipping idiot flipping DoorDashers who confirm that they picked it up apparently, and then flipping, I don't know, call DoorDash and say that they've got a problem with their car, but they can be seen that they're still driving their car. Because DoorDash and the flipping merchant can actually see the flipping car driving up the road. Oh, bloody idiots. But anyway, and they know flipping who it is that picks the food up and says flipping that they did something happened to it, or I don't know what it is that they do. But either way, ultimately they're stealing the food. And I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, today's another day. Yesterday I did get 2 proxy pics assignments assigned to me. Both are $15 each. Both not many miles away. Both one picture of the house, just one front picture, and then the nearest street sign. That's $15. One's about 3 miles from us, I think, and the other's about 7 miles from us. I picked up another one a bit later on, paying $20. And for the life of me, I can't remember where the bloody hell that one is. But it's another house one. And then I picked up another one early hours of this morning, and it was for another $20 one in Overland Park somewhere. But yeah, no, like I said, another house one. So just 6 pictures of it. So all will be fairly easy, no doubt. Oh, the other one's down in Harrisonville, that's right. So somehow or other I've got to do, if I can pick up a few more, I'll be happy, because I can do a route with them all. Because that's at least going to be more profitable than we've been working with Doordash at this time. But then again, maybe Doordash will be different today. Speaking of today, I guess I need to get my arse in and go get some sleep, or consider it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully I didn't scare everyone. And I did a silly short video as well during yesterday of the transition. Anyway, I'll put the link down below for that. Actually, I think I'll put the other video that I did. I did a landscape video of it all as well. I don't know, I was just having a silly moment. Sometimes you have to mix things up and just be crazy for a little bit. Anyway, just to have a laugh. I was talking to some of the Dashers last night when I was on Devious Dasher. Not last night, Thursday night. And, you know, we got on the subject of, you know, seeing different famous people. Well, there were several I saw when I was back home. I got to drive several of them. The first ones, I think, the first ones I ever did on my chauffeuring was the Spice Girls. And I've got to tell you, picking up the Spice Girls, they were from a recording studio in Wimbledon. That's where I picked them up from. And having screaming girls in the back of the car that are being paid millions of pounds now, that are well famous. Oh my gosh. Certainly hurts the ears of a geezer, that's for sure. And I was a lot younger then. Anyway, picked them up. They were alright to deal with. Who else was there? Picked up Meatloaf. That was fun. Also, and I'm a big fan of him too, but unfortunately now we all know that he's passed away. I've picked up Phil Collins, Brian May from Queen. Who's that Pratt that was on Titanic? I don't know. Anyhow, the geezer that was on Titanic. It was it's not very personable. There was the Gallagher geezer from Oasis band. Didn't get on with him. Didn't get on with him at all. In fact, I stopped the car and made him walk the rest of it. It was my car, do what the hell I like. But anyway, no, I couldn't deal with him. Couldn't deal with his flipping nonsense. So he walked. But there's been others as well. So some of them are good, some of them are just upstarts, I suppose. But Meatloaf was a very nice bloke. Definitely a nice bloke. Definitely. Very personable. And so was Brian and Phil Collins too. But all good fun, all good experiences. Some stories I can tell you from those too. Anyway, at that, I think I'm going to leave it. If you enjoyed the video, hit a thumbs up if you would, please. That would help the videos get floated around a little bit more and shown to new people, etc. And also hit the subscribe button. It's down there somewhere. And it's all free. Don't have to pay for anything. Well, you can pay if you like. There is a buy me a coffee thing app that you can go in there. I'll try to put the link below. But if not, it's on the main page of the Dash and Womble YouTube main page. And also hit the bell icon too. That'll let you know as soon as the new videos come out. As long as you've got your notifications turned on. And you buy your computer, your Apple Watch or whatever watch you got. Or you got your phone turned on and all that business. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. Be safe. Have a fun weekend. And let's hope you all earn some money as gig workers. Or if not, if you're taking a weekend off, hope you have a fun time away. Go dip your toes in the ocean, away from everybody. And maybe you'll get to see the Northern Lights if you're out there, if you've been in the dark. I used to like going down to the ocean in the dark. 2 o'clock in the morning when no one was there. I used to like driving, but the ocean was only 55 miles away from where I lived. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. Cheers. Ta-da.